so many nicknames because I have staff overseas and I pretty much let people call me anything they want. This is good. General evaluator. Okay, evaluating Bill Murray is Jim Price.
Mr. Murray, not easy to evaluate you because you're an excellent speaker. Your title was To Forgive is Divine, or is it? Is that correct? I think so, okay. You asked me to look at the logic and to make sure that this was not an overpowering speech. The logic was interesting because one of the things you said was if you could push the button on the guy that raped your daughter and killed her, would you push the button? And would you feel good about that or not? And you seem to think it was a pretty good idea to push the button and you'd walk away feeling better. On the other hand, so in that case, you didn't forgive, you kind of got revenge. On the other hand, when you were on the highway and the guy cut in front of you who was on the telephone, you immediately forgave him. So I found that a little bit, the logic was not quite perfect, and that's okay, they were different examples. Your examples were excellent. The questions that you asked were good. I always like to mention that because I think questions are a very powerful way to do speech or any other part of the English language. You had good questions. Has anybody made a mistake? You asked us that. Is anyone here divine? Those were very, very good questions and good food for thought. You had good examples and many of them. The examples, because there were so many, made the speech a little bit choppy. You could possibly use fewer but longer examples. That's a choice, but it's a thought. Use of humor was kind of interesting. Wasn't necessarily supposed to look at that, but it was good. Wrapped around the axle was interesting, but your self-depreciating humor, my usual self, in a situation that was somewhat depreciating, I thought was very good. Your conclusion, you told us what you were going to tell us. You told us, and then you told us what you had told us, which was very good. You made that a personal decision. I mean, are you going to forgive or not? Not an easy subject. You talked about consumed by anger. You talked about personal choices. As an outline situation, you did outline a number of your examples and give that a classic limb in the outline. But I thought it was an excellent speech. I thought it could be done a little better by elongating a few of your examples, perhaps making one a little more personal. Your presence in the room was excellent. Your hand movements were excellent. You do that very, very well. Great speech. There's a few improvements. Thank you.